Hello everyone, I welcome you all to my channel. So today we are going to cover the modern Indian history, the advent of European to India part 2. So in this chapter we are going to cover the British rule in India. So here two battles we are going to cover, the Battle of Plassey and the Battle of Buxar. So what happened when the British people defeated the French, and they are the only major power now in India, right? And they now what happened, they have attracted towards the Bengal, which is a very rich in trade. So they have attracted towards the Bengal, and they have attacked the uh, Siraj Dowla, right? So what is the cause, right? What is exactly Battle of Plassey? The Plassey battle took place between young Nawab Siraj Dowla and British in 1757. So what are the reason for this? Right, the misuse of dastak, mending of the fort without permission, black room, tragedy. So let us learn one by one, right? Misuse of dastaks. So we have to understand what is exactly dastak. Okay, dastak is a kind of license which allow you to do a trade without paying any taxes, right? A transportation of your goods, right? And you can do any trade without paying any taxes. So what happened, these English people, they are misusing this dastak. So due to this, what happened, the Bengal government is in a great loss, which Sirajuddaula didn't like this part, right? This is one reason for the Battle of Plassey. The second reason is the mending of the fort without permission. So what happened, the British people are, they have constructing a fort, and they are keeping a cannons in that, right? Sirajuddaula ordered them, okay, to remove these cannons, right? And the British people, they did not agree, and this is one more reason for the Battle of Plassey, right? Next, black room tragedy. So what is exactly this black room tragedy? See here what happened when Siraj Dowla right, attacked to this fort, and he imprisoned 146 English people in that, and this particular thing we call it as the black room tragedy. Okay, so with the help of Mir Jafar, Robert Clive defeated and killed the Siraj Dowla. Right, Mir Jafar, with the help of Mir Jafar. So what Robert Clive did, and he defeated and killed the Siraj Dowla. So next we are going to learn the outcomes of the battle. So what are the outcomes of the battle? So Mir Jafar become the Nawab of Bengal. Obviously they have to gift him, right? In return they have to gifted him to become the Nawab of Bengal, right? The company gained exclusive right to do business in Bengal. I'm sorry, I have to write here Bengal. Anyhow, it's a mistake. The company gained exclusive right to do business in a Bengal. So these are the outcomes, right? And so Battle of Buxar. Before going to Battle of Buxar, so what happened? So whatever the British people, they were appointed Mir Jafar. They appointed Mir Jafar as a Nawab, and when Nawab Mir Jafar failed to satisfy the needs of the British, and they told that Mir Jafar is a inefficient Nawab, and they have replaced Mir Jafar, and they have appointed a new Nawab, that is what, Mir Qasim. Mir Qasim, he is his nephew, right? And they appointed Mir Qasim, and Mir Qasim is a very efficient leader, and initially he paid what are the needs of the British, and he declared himself as an independent king, right? And when British people did not like this, okay, they did not agree whatever the Mir Qasim was doing, the rules, they did not agree, and they attacked on the Mir Qasim. So Mir Qasim entered into agreement with the Mughal and Nawab of Awadh. So right, what happened, he took a help of the Mughal and the Nawab of Awadh, and the combined force of Mir Qasim got defeated and ran away from the battle. So what happened? So Mir Qasim took a help of the Awadh, Nawab of Awadh and the Mughal, and they have attacked on the British people, but they got defeated, and they ran away from the battle. The efforts combined force stopped British force failed completely. Okay, the efforts, whatever the combined efforts they have attacked on British people, so they failed miserably. So what are the outcome? The Nawab of Awadh had to give 50 lakh for waging a war against the company. So obviously the Nawab of Awadh had to pay 50 lakh rupees for the as a fine for the against the company. They have declared a war against the company, so he has to pay 50 lakh rupees. And British took entire administration of Bengal, which is very important, right? So British took entire administration of Bengal. Buxar battle made the British as the holders of power over Bihar and Bengal. So this what exactly, after when they have defeated the Mir Qasim and the Nawab of Awadh, and the Buxar battle made the British as the holder of power over Bihar and Bengal, right? So these are the things which we have learned in the Battle of Buxar. So guys, please stay connected with me. Still I'm going to cover the entire history part of the SSLC 10th standard. So if you really like this video, so please click like button and share this video, so which will really motivate me, and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot guys. Have a